Hey guys, how you doing? This is Isamu here, and I got Paul. How you doing, Paul?
Good, brother. How you doing today?
All right. Today is I think Tuesday, and
4/24, 2012.
that's right. That's right. And you know, as you know, we had some earthquakes. I guess yesterday, 3.9, but there was one not too long ago down in Huntington Beach, which is not too far from San Juan Capistrano. But it was a smaller one. It was like a 3.3 or something like that. But we've been having a lot of small ones, just to let you know, down in California. And this is how it looks as far as right now down that area. So you can see these little small ones here, 1.7 here, Southern California, and then 2.0 earthquake here, and then another 2.0 earthquake there, and then Northern California, and then they skipped over to 2.7. So there's a lot of small tremors happening down there, folks. Nothing to be alarmed of, but it's good to have little small ones. So something's happening. I'm not sure, but then we have some Nevada ones like a 1.7, and then Utah like a 1.8, and then Alaska. They're having a lot of small ones there as well. Now moving on here. Down here toward Fiji, they had a 4.9 there, and then New Guinea had a near Solomon Island a 5 point, and then there's a new one that popped up, 4.6, and then as you know in Japan, 5.4, same place where they had the big earthquake last year from that tsunami in March, and then India 4.8. Another place in India Ocean, a 5 point, and these are two places where the earthquake was not too long ago. In India they had a big one with Chile and India, as you guys remembered on that. So, and then there's a whole small ones down here in the Middle East, and this is how it looks like in the world map as far as the little quakes there. Not too big ones, more like the fours and the twos and the threes. So, but still a lot of activities happening on the Earth there. So, just to let you know on that. But there's the 3.9 there. I believe that was from yesterday, and then you can see the same location on here, brother. See, that's the near around the same location. We have 3.9, 2.6, 3.3. And 2.6. That's around the same area where we had the earthquakes.
Is there any correlation with the color?
That pretty much shows you like the location, I believe, on that.
That's just the color?
Yeah, that's the color.
Correlation with the color of pink.
That I don't know, but yeah, it just shows the magnitude as far as the earthquakes on that and the shell beams and stuff. Not much on that. So
Yeah.
it could be aftershocks. That's what I'm thinking. That's happening there. So
So what's that over there? Next to that red dot over there? What
I'm
was that
sorry.
over there?
This one here.
Right here. What was that?
Okay, that Indonesia. That's 4.6. So that's a new one that just popped up. But this is where the Ring of Fire is happening. So I mean, I know for a fact that when there's a huge earthquake pops up here, it moves something here too. So I know when we had the Chile earthquake, it was here, and then we had something going on like right around here still. So I don't know if it kind of moves or what, but there you go on that. So what you got, brother?
Well, not much, brother. I know we have some other video coming up here, and this has to do with I think it's Japan, isn't it? And these two stars that are above this volcano.
Yes.
And nobody knows what it is, and it's not doctored up or anything. As you'll see in the video that we're going to show you, out of nowhere, there's this volcano coming up, And I think we can get a video going on this, right? Am I right, brother?
Yes, yes. We actually got a video shop just for you people who love videos.
So you guys check it out and see what you guys think about it, and then write back to us and let us know what you think it is.
Yes. Well, here's the video. Just let you know. Oops. Try to get that going for you folks. All right. There we go.
There it comes. Meanwhile, there's a volcano erupting down there.
Yeah. Let me see if I can start it again. See, there's the volcano erupting here, and there's the objects right there. Can you see that, brother? The volcano kind of erupting here?
I can see it real clearly.
So, I don't know. Nobody knows what that is, but this is from the Japanese website.
It's not doctored either. It's not, the page is not doctored. The picture is not doctored at all.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is like a live cam from Japan monitoring the volcano in Japan, and then all of a sudden you have these two lights that popped up.
There it is. There it is. Can you show that whole thing over again?
Yeah. Let me try to back it up for you folks up there, sir. It's a kind of a quick thing that kind of popped up there. So there you go.
Almost like they're lined up with each other.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is today when this happened. So nobody knows what this is. It's kind of bizarre. I don't know. Could it be UFOs, or could it be maybe angels, or meteors? But meteors don't really line up so evenly like that, you know?
To me, brother, it just seems like we're in these last days. And it's a wonderful time to be in, even though we have a lot of things happening like finances and economies and money and jobs and all kinds of things. But we're in a time that's just phenomenal. I mean, just different things happening all over the world, and the signs and wonders. Some are not so good, some are good, but who can interpret these, what's good and what's bad? I mean, but just to see something like this across the screen, that's just, you don't know, how can you explain it? And there's a lot of things you can't explain. There's a lot of things you just can't.
That's right. And
I believe this God, in the last days, is just showing us signs and wonders.
That's right.
I don't know. I just think we're in a wonderful time to be in on this earth. I just thank God for Him putting us here right where we are right now. Even though we don't understand, He says, "My ways and my thoughts are not yours."
Mm.
And so, trying to figure out things, don't even attempt to do that. Just, go along with Him and say, "Lord, just, I don't understand what you're doing, but here I am. Have mercy on me and my family, and just take care of us." And I think if you come with Him with that kind of attitude, that He remembers that and He acknowledges that.
That's true.
Because He knows how we can't do anything for ourselves. And within this whole universe, we're so tiny. We're like a grain of sand. We're so tiny. We're so helpless. Sure, we take care of our families. We go get a job and we get paid and come back home and we buy our food and we go on vacations and all this stuff. But we're so vulnerable to all the elements of the universe, such as meteors and volcanoes, earthquakes, tsunamis and cyclones and tornadoes, and we're so, we're just so vulnerable to everything around us.
Mm.
But He, with His hand, just makes sure everything stays in place.
Yep, that's true.
His thoughts, gee, where would we be without it?
That's right.
We'd be very helpless without it. And I just think it's really important, people, to understand that there is a bigger being out there, God, and He is watching over all of us. He's seeing how we're going to do, how we're going to look at things. Are we just going to pass them off? Oh, that's nothing. That's just something in the sky that happens. That's a scientific thing. Well, my thought is I believe that God made the world in 6 days, and on the seventh day He rested.
That's right.
And that's a sign right there He's showing from His universe, from His throne. We serve a wonderful God, a majestic God, a wonderful God, a glorious God. He is worthy to be praised and worthy to be thought of and to be humble before Him, before His throne. We are part of His. We're in His image, He says. Let us make man in our image, talking to the Holy Spirit and Jesus at the same time. Let us make man in our image. We must really think a lot of man to say that. And put us on here to have dominion over everything. What a good God we serve. Anyway, brother, do you have something else there? What else do we got going?
Well, also, I guess part of the news is what you got is the super secret sonic aircraft.
Yeah, I caught this on off of Yahoo the other day, and apparently we have. Are you going to show the video with that, or do you have the video with that?
Yeah, I got the video. It's
a simulated video. It's not a real video.
Yeah.
But it's pretty cool because apparently this object or this I guess it's kind of what's it called there, a hypersonic aircraft.
Right.
It was shot out of this missile, and they shot it out of the missile when it was in flight. The missile was in flight. It was shot out of the missile, and then it went so fast that it couldn't contain that whole casing, and that casing just fell apart, I guess. But anyway, here's that video we'll show it to you.
Yeah. This is a simulated video. That's what's supposed to be or happen or something like that. So. Looks like a video game, huh?
Yeah.
Now, what happened to this? You said the outer layer kind of melted or something like that, or just broke off or something.
Yeah, apparently the skin of this plane or this whatever this supersonic jet or whatever it is, I guess it just couldn't handle the force of the engine or the inside of the guts of this plane. It was so fast and so powerful that it just blew it apart.
Wow. And it just basically broke apart, which is amazing.
I don't know what we're using that for, brother.
I don't know. You know, it's kind of funny though, brother. Just bring this up regarding that skin here. Because I mean, North Korea, you know, they were doing technology on that. Remember that project that they were doing with that rocket, and it blew up and it crashed. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
And now we have something that the U.S. was doing, and it kind of failed, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of ironic, though. I don't know. I'll just throw that up in the air. But this is, I guess, a picture of what it is, and that's where it kind of heated up in the atmosphere and kind of blew up or whatever. So, but I hear in the grapevine, brother, that I think NASA is going to try to do another project, and they're expecting to do another flight or something like that. I don't know. I could be wrong, but they're preparing for another flight thing. So I don't know where I read that source on it, but it was called Dragon something.
I predict that there's going to be you're going to be hearing a lot of things like this happening from other countries, from little small countries. Korea, one thing, and I wouldn't be surprised somebody out of Turkey or Iran or France or somebody else just coming up with something, testing out things like this too. I mean, everybody's running to get ahead, because they're concerned about, somebody's going to blow me up, and so we got to defend ourselves. It's like everybody's, what's the word I want to use? It's like they're paranoid.
Yeah.
Everybody comes up with something else in case somebody else bombs them up or bombs them out. They just want to make sure that they're covered. It seems like the world is becoming so paranoid of their own shadow. That's what it seems like to me. You got to build a better bomb so and so won't blow us up, because they're not doing it this way or our way. And I think we got to all get along. I just remember that thing from Rodney King. He was on the news today, and he says, "Why can't we just all get along?" But in a way, that was kind of prophetic. Why can't we all get along? But I guess it's just too hard for people to understand each other and just accept each other just the way they are.
Yeah.
Even though we agree with people, we should still accept everyone just the way they are. We don't have to agree with people, but we can, agree to disagree.
Yep, that's true, brother. That's true. Well, speaking about earthquakes, folks, I think NASA, I came across this one article, might be some interest, that they developed a GPS monitoring system for the big U.S. earthquakes. That just came up. I'll just throw it up, but it's something that tests or monitor the earthquakes before it happens, but I don't know how you can do that, but they're working on that, where they trying to test for the big one that might happen. So, but other than that, you got anything there, brother?
No, I think that's about it for me today. I don't know if you have. I would just like to say a prayer for everybody.
Okay.
I know that it's put on my heart that I know there's a lot of you out there that are going through a lot of tough times, and just hang in there, okay? And things are going to get better for you.
Yes.
They are going to get better. I'm not talking about you're going to receive $10 million in your account. I'm not talking about that. It's just all those the fears that you have in your heart, unrestness that you have in your mind, and your worries and staying up to 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning worried about that bill, or worried about where you're going to live tomorrow, what you're going to eat. The Lord's going to take care of you.
That's right.
And they say, well, yeah, it hasn't happened. I've been praying. You don't know how long I've been praying. I may not know how long you've been praying, but I can tell you one thing. He does care, and he will take care of you. A lot of times the Lord shows up at 11:59.
That's right.
Of 12. That's the way he is. He waits at the last minute, and that's just how he rolls. And I can't explain that to you. That's when you get to heaven, that's something you'll have to ask him why he did that.
That's right.
But I know we're faithful and just to be there for you.
That's right.
Some way, some work it out.
That's right.
So be a good coach.
Amen.
So on that note, we bless you. We bless you. We bless you.